From the studios of Books in Motion, this is Rusty Nelson reading Perfect Opportunity by Stephen F. Havill. Now let's begin with Perfect Opportunity. Chapter 1. Bill Gastner welcomed the day after being the focus of a big birthday anniversary bash. The cheerful, laughing, congratulatory guests had gone home, leaving their wishes for many happy returns of this day. Well, maybe, Gastner thought. After 87 birthday anniversaries, who knows how many more would return, happily or otherwise. Still, he ruminated, for 87, only 3 years shy of 80, he was almost mobile, still in possession of most of his faculties, those that mattered anyway. He still enjoyed his own company and the quiet of his own home, a sprawling adobe twice as old as he was. The party had been pleasant, if crowded. The green chili lasagna had been memorable. The cherry crisp, concocted with Luke Martinez's homegrown Regal cherries, was award-winning, and even the coffee was perfect. Gastner had admitted that he didn't feel 87, as long as he sat still. To help celebrate the day, Gastner's daughter Camille and her oral surgeon husband, Mark Stratton, were visiting Posadas, New Mexico from Ann Arbor, Michigan. Camille, the oldest of his 4 children, behaved herself. During the year, she had telephoned often enough to approach pesthood. Her hints were none too subtle. There was this nice retirement village just down the road from their home in Ann Arbor, replete with lots of huge shade trees, spreading flower beds amongst the abundant flowering dogwoods, and acres of manicured lawns. And they had a vacancy now. But summer always ends. The trees lose their leaves, the lawn shrivels, Michigan winters descend. True, the mosquitoes and black flies and snowbirds did whatever they did to escape the powerful winters, a small consolation. Gastner shivered, not so much at the prospect of interminable Michigan winters, but rather at the intrusions of graduated in-house medical care with stethoscopes threatening around every corner, hovering dietitians, and, yes, lots of old people. Gastner had politely and repeatedly declined. For his gift, Gastner's younger son, Air Force Colonel Bill Gastner, Jr., had offered to take the old man for a commemorative flight in an A-10, a twin-engine tank buster that the service had threatened to retire a couple of times. The thought of the flight in the Warthog didn't bother Gastner. His son's air base was home to several 2-seat trainer versions of the A-10. Ground crews would figure out how to get Gastner into the damn thing, and hopefully out of it again. In fact, there were spots in Posadas County that he would have liked to see from the air, enjoying the view from the A-10's big bubble canopy. But the ride would require a long, tedious road trip to the air base in Texas, and all the paperwork necessary for a civilian to take a military fly-along. He had politely refused that offer, too. On this festive birthday anniversary, both his son and daughter seemed to realize that Bill Gastner was content right where he was, in his own secure badger hole, tucked away in one corner of one of the least populated of New Mexico's counties, surrounded by people he treasured. Not that he had done much to help with the festivities, other than being there. The dishes were cleaned up and put away without him raising a finger to help. When all the chattering and clattering stopped, with the kitchen clean and tidy, he was treated to the most amazing rendition of the tune Happy Birthday that he'd ever heard. A mix of Haydn, Mozart, Bach, Gershwin, and a few other musical bigwigs. Their motif
Sample complete. Ready to continue?